All right, Adam Williams back here again. We are just still playing in the WCC PT World Crypticon 2018 here at Poker Go Studio at Aria. And two of these fine gentlemen just got knocked out, and I wanted to bring them in here and talk about the game. Mr. Ronnie Moas.
Excuse me, you got knocked out before we did.
He was number 3 knocked out, by the way, out of 81 people.
Yeah, but I got knocked out by a pro. I got knocked out by Scotty Wynn. Who'd you get knocked out by?
I don't know if he's famous or
Exactly.
not. But he was wearing a hood and sunglasses, so I think he might have been.
He might have been the Unabomber. He got taken out by the Unabomber.
Yeah,
He looks like the Unabomber, actually.
So tell us a little bit about your day-to-day so far, and what do you think about the tournament?
This is an amazing way to kick off the conference, really. Travis has been in more conferences than I have, and I'm sure he would agree with that. I just wish there would have been. It's a shame that everyone that's coming to the conference was not able to come here, right? Because it's a limited space, but you should do this every year, definitely.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And we actually are 100% going to be doing WCC PT every year. And yeah, we had 81 players today. You know, it was a line out the door to get in. People were upset that they couldn't play, but we had, certain people that had signed up early, and you two guys were two of them, and we're thankful that you joined us. Travis, tell us a little bit about your table. Who was playing on your table?
So we had there was a poker star at each table, which was really cool. So they had like somebody who's really good at poker, and then most of us who are not really good at poker. And so Samantha Abernathy, I believe was her name, was on our table. And then we had Virtual Growth. We had David Johnson, as the CEO of Latium, on there. We had Marshall Long came to the table. Some dude with lots of tattoos came to the table and bullied me and stole all my chips.
I understand you were playing with Phil Hellmuth, right? At
Yes.
your table.
Yes.
I think Ronnie was at the feature table with Hellmuth.
Yes.
And how was that experience?
It was amazing. I think he's won like more than $20 million in his career, and I was sitting with him for an hour. A very nice guy. By coincidence, I was just visiting the University of Wisconsin as a tourist a couple of weeks ago, which is where he went to school. So we were talking about that as well. He told me that I got knocked out, but I played the hand right that I got knocked out on, so that was some consolation, hearing it from someone like that.
Well, that's good. Did you get a chance to ask Phil his price target on Bitcoin for 2019?
No, but what I did overhear him say in an interview was that he's happy that Bitcoin came down because he likes to buy when the price is low. And I agree with him.
Who doesn't?
If you bought Bitcoin at 20,000 in January, your break-even point is 20,000. But if you pick up 2 today at 6,500, you just lowered your break-even point to 11,000 on the batch of 3.
Yeah.
And if you like something, you're supposed to add to your position when it goes on sale.
Yeah.
Cost price averaging. Very nice. I learned something from Mr. Ronnie Moas.
So Travis, you came to WCC PT with your counterpart, Mr. Joel Comm. Is he still in?
You know what? Last I checked, he was still in. He was certain that he was going to be the very first one to be knocked out, but he was not. He's hanging on. He's hanging on with he's got a few Satoshis left.
Chip leader.
Yeah.
And he doesn't understand why there's a bounty on his head.
Right.
He says he doesn't. I don't even know how to play poker. Why are they putting a bounty on my head?
Which is so funny to me because actually Joel Comm, him and one of his previous business partners created ClassicGames.com and then sold that to Yahoo for a 7-figure deal that became Yahoo Games. So it's like he knows these games. He goes, yeah, but I didn't create the algorithm. I don't, So it's like I know how to play. I don't know how to win. So.
Well, he's playing well.
He's just playing humble.
And like you said, there's a pro on every single table, and those guys know how to play. I know Scotty Wynn was killing it. I think he got 3 sets of pocket aces in the first 8 or 10 hands. Took me out with a Jack 2 and just happened to flop Jack 2. I mean, what are you going to do with these guys? One of the things I want to talk to you about was Tour de Crypto.
Yes.
I know you've been pushing really hard, and obviously you're a huge philanthropist in the space, and we appreciate you for that.
I thought he was a philanderer.
A philanderer. But we've got Tour de Crypto, actually. They've made this amazing journey. They're rolling into World Crypticon here in Las Vegas tonight, I think right around 8:39 p.m. This journey, can you tell us a little bit about what they're doing and the journey that they've been on?
Yes, and thank you for bringing up the subject. I sponsored 2 riders. They were riding from New York to Los Angeles by bicycle, 4,000 miles. And they were trying to raise $1 million for a Houston area women's center charity. It's a 5-star charity that was established in 1977 in Houston. And they were trying to raise $1 million for the charity. I actually met the riders in Houston on my way over here, and I visited the headquarters, and the CEO of the charity took me to their shelter. They take tens of thousands of phone calls a year from women that are abused. They also have a 120-bed shelter. And when I saw the shelter that's in a secret location, what upset me was that 1/3 of the beds were filled by children. So the women are leaving men that physically abused them, and they're showing up with the children at the shelter. And they do really amazing work. As far as the riders go, Jason was almost killed in San Antonio. The only reason he's alive right now is because he had a helmet on. He was almost killed, and that was with the helmet on. And he is going to be okay. The agreement that Jovel and Jason had was that if one of them couldn't finish, the other one would finish. And Jovel has done the last 1,000 miles on his own. He's in Las Vegas now. So Jason made it 2/3 of the way before the accident. Jovel was also seriously injured in that accident. And he got injured again yesterday, but he made it through. And then after I bring them on stage on today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
When I bring them on stage on Friday to acknowledge what they did, they continue to Huntington Beach, which is the last stop.
So they're going to finish their journey in Huntington Beach.
Jovel will finish the last leg. Jason will be trailing in the RV that has been trailing with them with the video crew for the last 2 months.
Well, we appreciate all your support. It's an amazing charity. I know you're always doing great things and helping out and all over the world, and we've seen what you've been doing, and we really support you and your efforts. I got one more question before we wrap. It's Halloween. It's October 31st. It's Bitcoin's 10th birthday. We're
Happy
doing
birthday,
a huge
Satoshi,
celebration tonight
Yes.
at the Aria Hotel. And I just want to know, what are you two fools going to dress up like? Because you know we got a $1,000 in Bitcoin costume contest going on tonight. What are you going to be dressing up as? Any hints?
I'm dressing up as Ronnie Moas.
Oh.
Well, I'm dressed
You have been called out, Mr. Ronnie Moas.
I'm actually getting dressed up as an analyst, so I don't have to do anything.
Very good.
You heard it here, folks. WCC PT 2018. Travis Wright, Mr. Ronnie Moas. We're having a kick-ass time. Thank you guys for coming.